Hello student, I am Deepak sir. Let us start the second part of the chapter, the rat trap. Yes, the man with the rat trap had never before seen the iron master at Ram's Show, means the rat trapper, the person who was selling the rat trap in peddler. He had never seen iron master, but he was thinking that he misunderstood him as his friend Nils Orff. As you know that he was in the peddler was in the Ramsjo iron mill, and the iron master, the owner, came there for his night inspection, and he found the peddler sleeping over there. That is why he asked that who he was, and when he came to know who he was, then he thought that he was his old regimental comrade, his friend who was working in the army with him. He thought that Iron Master might perhaps throw his old acquaintance a couple of 2 kroner. He was thinking that he would give him money, 1 or 2 kroner. That is why he did not say that he was not his friend. So he did not tell that he was mistaken. The Iron Master observed that he should not have resigned from the regiment. Oh, he was thinking, why did you resign from there? And now you can see that what is your condition. Then he asked the stranger to come home with him. The tramp did not agree to go. He thought of the 30 kroner. Going up to the manor house would be like throwing himself into the lion's den. He was thinking like that. The iron master assumed that he felt embarrassed because of his miserable clothing. Yes, he was having the rags clothes. That is why he was thinking that he is embarrassing. He said that his wife Elizabeth was dead, his boys were abroad, and only his oldest daughter was with him. He invited the stranger, who invited the owner of Ramsjo Iron Mill, means Iron Master, invited the stranger to spend Christmas with them. The stranger said no. Thrice, 3 times he refused. The Iron Master told Seth John Strong, his master blacksmith, the blacksmith, that the captain wants tall. He told the one stall also, preferred to stay with him that night. He laughed to himself and went away. He was saying that my friend would be sleeping in the forge today, said John Storm with you, and he went away. But he was smiling. Half an hour later, the sound of carriage wheels was heard outside the forge. The Iron Master daughter came there, followed by a valet servant, who came with the servant there carrying a big fur coat. She introduced herself as Edla Wilmanson. What was her name? Her name was Edla Wilmanson. She noticed that the man was afraid. He was thinking that. She thought that either he had stolen something or else he had escaped from jail. She was very intelligent. That is why she was thinking like that. She, however, assured him that he would be allowed to leave them just as freely he had come. Sir, don't worry. He was saying that he was thinking. She was thinking that he was her father's friend. That is why. That is why she wanted to help him, and she wanted to assure him that, sir, don't worry. Whenever you want to leave us, you would be allowed. She addressed him as a captain, requested him to stay with them over Christmas Eve. She said this in such a friendly manner that the rat peddler agreed to go with her. He was ready to go with her. She was having the power of persuasion. The fur coat was thrown over his rags, and he followed the young lady to the carriage, means the coat which she brought. Now he was wearing that one. On the way, the peddler thought why he had taken that fellow's money. He was thinking that if he hadn't stolen the money of that crofter, he wouldn't have to face this such type of situation. He was setting the trap and would never get out of it. He was thinking that now he is in problem. The next day was Christmas Eve. The Iron Master came into the dining room for breakfast. He thought of his old regimental comrade whom he had met so unexpectedly. He felt satisfied and talked of feeding him well and giving him same honorable job. Means he was thinking about his friend, that I did not care my friend, why, and he did not meet me, okay, for so long time. It was unexpectedly he met him. That is why he was worried that what would he do now for his future. His daughter remarked that last night she did not notice anything about him to show that he had once an educated man father. I could not notice that he was an educated man. He was not liking that. The iron master asked her to have patience and let him get clean dressed up. Then iron master told her that my dear, now he would get clean and would come to you, and you will see that he is my friend and what types of man he is. Now you will see. And she would see something different. The tram manners would fall away and from him and fall away from him with the tramp clothes. He was wearing the clothes, such type of clothes, and his manners would be gone. Just then the stranger entered a good-looking suit of clothes, a white shirt with a starched collar, standing collar, and whole shoes he was wearing, although he was well groomed also. The iron master did not seem pleased. Now it was clear vision. The iron master was able to see properly the face of that person, and as soon as he saw the face of that man, the red trapper, he was not happy. He did not please. He realized that he had made a mistake last night. Now in a broad daylight, it was impossible to mistake him for an old acquaintance. The stranger made no attempt to dissemble. Yes, it was impossible to make an old acquaintance because daylight was there, so he was able to see, but the stranger did not do any attempt to hide himself. He explained that it was not his fault. He had never pretended to be anything but a poor trader. That he is a poor trader. He is just the person who sells the rat trap only. He had requested the iron master to let him stay in the forge. Sir, I requested you to let me in the forge, but you just not thinking about me. You were thinking that I am ashamed and I want to come to you, but I did not come due to my rag clothes. No, sir, it was nothing. I wanted to stay there, but it was just your thinking, your intention to take me home. That is why I came here today. To let him stay in the forge, he was ready to put on his rag clothes and go away. The iron master thought that it was honest on the part of the man that wanted to call the sheriff. Iron master thought that I would call the sheriff, means police, to come to arrest you, but he was thinking that it's my honesty that I'm not calling and I'm letting you go. The tramp the tramp then told the iron master that the whole world was nothing but a big rat trap, and he did this by hitting the feast. No, it's your mistake. All the good things that were offered to him were nothing but cheese, brains, and bit of pork. Means all things were bait. So, or to drag a poor fellow into trouble. These all things put us into trouble. The sheriff may lock him up. For this, he warned the iron master that day might come when he might want to get a big piece of pork, and then he would get caught in the trap. He just gave warning to the iron master that today you are saying that you would hand me over to the police, but one day when it will come, then you will find yourself around the bait and you will be in the trap and you will be caught. The iron master began to laugh. He dropped the idea of informing the sheriff. However, he asked the tramp to leave and open the door. Okay, go from here. You will not stay. Just then his daughter entered and asked father what he was doing. The morning she was quiet. She wanted to make things for a wretched, quiet home like. Father, no, please don't send him. He is our guest, just like. Whether he is your friend or not, don't think about that, but he is our guest, and I am preparing some food for him also. Please let him stay. She wanted to just then his daughter, yes. The morning was quite happy. She wanted to make things for the rich quite home-like, so she spoke in favor of the vagabond, the tramp, the person, the trapper, peddler. She wanted him to enjoy a day of peace with him. Just one the whole year. She knew that there was a mistake, but they should not chase away a human being whom they had asked to come there and promise Christmas cheer. It's a time of Christmas, so please let him stay in the home. The iron master hoped that she wouldn't have to regret that. The young girl led the stranger upon the table and asked him to sit and eat. Yes, sir, please come sit and you can eat, no problem. Nobody will let you go from this house. The man did not say a word. The man did not say a word but helped himself to the food. Means whenever you are eating food, you are taking food, it means you are helping yourself. Sometimes we say, please serve the food, then other ones serve the food to others. Okay, when we say help yourself, it means we are serving the food ourselves. That is why the word used help himself. He looked at the girl and wondered why she had intervened for him. He was thinking why she was advocating for him, why she was pleading for him, why she was interceding for him. Christmas Eve passed Ram's joy just as it always had. The stranger did not cause any trouble because he did nothing but sleep. He was sleeping only there. They woke him up that he could have his meal. In the evening, the Christmas tree was lighted. Yes, 2 hours later, he was around once again to eat Christmas fish and curries. He was eating and sleeping. He was eating and sleeping. After getting up from the table, he went around and said, "Thank you, good night to everyone." Then again, he went to sleep. The girl told him that the suit he wore was to be a Christmas present and he did not have to return it. If he wanted to spend the next Christmas Eve in peace, he would be welcome back again in their home. The girl was so kind, the elder will mention. The man with the rat trap did not answer, he only stared at young girl in a limitless amazement. It was a surprise thing for him. The next morning, the iron master and his daughter got up early and went to Christmas service. They drove back at about 10 o'clock. The young girl sat and hung her head even more dejectedly than usual because they came to know in the church that someone who was selling the rat trap and moving here and there, he had stolen the money of crofter, 30 kroners. Now they were having the disappointment that the person was in their house. That is why. At church, he had learned that an old crafter of the ironworks had been robbed by a man who went around selling the rat trap. The iron master feared that the man might have stolen many silver spoons from the cupboard. As the wagon stopped at the front step, means that vehicle on which they gone, wagon gone. The iron master asked the valet about the stranger, that he is there or had gone. The valet told him that the stranger had left. He had not taken anything with him at all, but he had left a package for Miss Wilmanson as a Christmas present. He left there. On opening the package, she gave a little cry of joy. She was very happy. Who was happy? Edla Wilmanson was very happy. She found a small rat trap and in it and lay 3 kroner, wrinkled 10 kroner notes. There was also letter addressed to her. Yeah, it was their letter, and he did not want her. What was written in the letter? Miss Edla Wilmanson. Miss. He did not want her to be embarrassed by a thief, but act as a captain. Now he was just like a captain. He was behaving just like a captain. His bad man was died now. He requested her to return the money to the old man on the roadside. Yes, he was requesting also. Who had money pouch hanging on the window frame as a bait for the war wanderers. Yes, it was just like a bait because those who were moving here and there and they saw the money and they wanted to steal that. The rat trap was a Christmas present from a rat who would have been caught in this world rat trap if he had not been raised to the captain. The girl had raised him as a captain. The girl just transformed his personality, because in that way he got power to clear himself. It was saying by Paddler. Yes, now the letter ends up here. Elder Wilmanson was very happy that she has transformed the bad one into a good one. Means the person who was a beggar, who was a thief, and who was selling the rat trap, now he has changed completely. He promised her that he would not do anything, and he had given the evidence also, he had given the proof also by returning the money of the crofter. Okay, my dear student, the story ends up here. So you must do the NCERT questions of the lesson also to do the more practice, and watch this video again to understand the chapter. Okay, dear student, thank you very much.